In this lecture we are going to learn about Checksheet. It is the second QC tool. If you like to download format, please check the description below. In this video we are covering what is Checksheet, examples of Checksheet, components of an effective check sheet, why use a check sheet, common types of check sheets, steps to create a check sheet, tips for effective data collection, relation to other 7 QC tools, a structured, prepared form for collecting and analyzing data in real time at the location where data is generated. This ensures that information is captured accurately as it happens, preventing errors that occur when relying on memory. Often referred to as a tally sheet, this name reflects the simple and effective method of marking occurrences with quick strokes or tallies during a busy shift. One of the 7 basic quality tools, popularized by Kaoru Ishikawa. These tools were selected specifically because they are simple enough for anyone in an organization to use for daily problem solving. Transforms raw observations into organized data for subsequent analysis, example Pareto charts, histograms. By sorting information at the point of entry, it creates a clean foundation for identifying patterns and prioritizing which issues to fix first. Check sheets are designed to handle various forms of information, specifically qualitative data. This includes descriptive attributes like colors, defect types, and names. It is essential for identifying the what and where of a problem. Quantitative data. This includes measurable values like temperatures, dimensions, and weights. This provides the precise numerical facts needed for statistical control and technical reporting. The layout. This example shows a daily rejection monitoring sheet. It identifies the specific part and model at the top, ensuring all data is tracked to the correct production line. The defect list. On the left, we see categories for qualitative defects, including blowholes, non-filling, catching, carbon, and cracks. These are the specific issues being monitored by the operator. Data entry and totals. The grid tracks rejections over a 7-day period. Each row shows how many times a specific defect occurred daily, while the columns provide a total for each day. The result. By calculating the totals on the far right and at the bottom, we get an immediate view of the most frequent problems. For example, blowholes recorded the highest count at 79, signaling a clear priority for the quality team to address. Okay, let's learn about the components of an effective check sheet. The title clearly states what is being measured, for example, daily paint defect record. A precise title prevents confusion and ensures that the right form is used for the right process, especially when managing multiple production lines. Source information. This section provides the necessary background for every data entry. By applying the 5 Ws and 2 H framework, we ensure full traceability. Who? The name of the operator or recorder. This identifies the person responsible for the data entry should any clarification be needed later. What? The part number or process name. This links the data to a specific product or stage of manufacturing. Where? The machine number, line, or plant location. This helps pinpoint exactly where a defect or issue is occurring geographically. When? The date, shift, or specific time of collection. This is critical for identifying time-based patterns or shift-to-shift variations. How and how much. These fields define the method of measurement and the quantity being checked, ensuring consistency across different shifts. Content information. This is the functional core of the document where the actual data resides. It includes rows and columns for categories, such as defect names or time intervals. This structure keeps the data organized and prevents messy or unreadable notes. A space for tally marks to record frequency. Tallying is a visual, low-effort method that allows operators to record data instantly without stopping their workflow. A total column for quick summation. This allows for immediate on-site analysis, giving the team a real-time view of performance before the data is even moved to a computer. Benefits of using a check sheet. Simplicity. Easy to design and use by operators on the shop floor. Because the layout is intuitive, it removes the barrier between the worker and the data, making quality control a natural part of the daily routine rather than a burden. Real-time gathering. Records events as they happen, ensuring data integrity. By capturing data at the gemba, the actual place where work is done, we eliminate the memory bias that occurs when logs are filled out at the end of a shift. Visualization. Provides an immediate visual of patterns and trends. Even before the data is digitized, a quick glance at the density of tally marks allows a supervisor to see exactly where a process is failing in real time. Cost-effective. Requires minimal training and no complex software. It is a low-tech, high-impact solution that can be implemented instantly with just a pen and paper, making it accessible for any budget or department. Standardization. Ensures every operator collects data in the same format. This uniformity is critical. It ensures that whether the data is collected on the morning shift or the night shift, the results can be accurately compared and merged. Integration. Acts as the primary data source for other tools like cause and effect diagrams and control charts. The check sheet is the foundation stone of quality analysis. The raw data captured here is what fuels deeper root cause investigations and statistical process control. Types of check sheets and their applications. Process distribution check sheet. Used to understand the frequency of values and the variation or distribution of a process. This is particularly useful when measuring physical dimensions or output levels, as it visually shows whether the process is centered or drifting toward its limits. Defective item check sheet. Counts the number of defects or nonconformities found in a sample. This is the most common type used in production, allowing teams to quickly identify which specific types of flaws are appearing most frequently in a batch. Defective location check sheet. Features a diagram or picture of the product to mark where defects physically occur. By visually mapping the damage, such as a crack or a blowhole on a specific part, you can often trace the problem back to a specific tool or machine setting that is causing the localized issue. Defective cause check sheet. Used to identify and count the specific causes or factors leading to a defect. Rather than just counting the error, this sheet helps you link the defect to a source, such as a specific operator, machine, or even a particular shift, to speed up the root cause analysis process. Checklist or confirmation check sheet. A list of items to be performed to ensure tasks are completed correctly and in order. In complex environments, this serves as a critical safety and quality gate, ensuring that no step in a procedure is missed and that every task meets the standard before moving to the next stage. Steps to create a check sheet. Define the purpose. Establish exactly what information is needed and why. This is the most critical phase. Without a clear goal, you risk collecting noise rather than actionable data. Always align the purpose with a specific problem you are trying to solve. Define the scope and method. Determine who will collect data, where, when, and how it will be measured. Standardizing these parameters ensures the data is reliable. For instance, if data is collected at different points in a process by different people, the results may vary unless the measurement method is identical for everyone. Design the layout. Draft the form. Ensure categories are unique, clear, and unambiguous. A good design should require almost no reading. Use intuitive rows and columns so an operator can record a tally mark in less than 2 seconds without disrupting their work. Pilot test. Use the sheet for a short trial period to ensure it is user-friendly and captures the right data. A pilot run often reveals missing defect categories or confusing instructions. Refining the form now prevents the collection of useless or unclassified data later on. Implementation and training. Get final approval from stakeholders and train the operators on how to record data consistently. Final training ensures that one tally mark means the same thing to every user. This consistency is what transforms individual observations into a powerful, standardized data set for the whole organization. Tips for effective data collection. Prefer quantitative over qualitative. Numbers are more powerful for statistical analysis than descriptions. Whenever possible, translate observations into measurable units, as this allows for more precise calculation of averages and trends. Keep it simple. The best check sheet can be understood and filled out in seconds. If a form is too complex, data entry becomes a chore, which often leads to inaccurate recording or missed entries during busy shifts. Use illustrations. For location check sheets, use an actual drawing of the part to help the recorder. Visual maps allow the operator to mark the exact spot of a defect, instantly revealing hot spots that numbers alone might hide. Consistent review. Regularly review the captured data to see if the sheet needs redesigning for better visualization. Processes change over time. A monthly review ensures your categories remain relevant and that your data collection evolves with your production needs. Immediate action. Don't just collect data. Use it to trigger problem-solving activities immediately. Data is only valuable if it leads to change. Use the insights from your check sheets to start a Kaizen event or a root cause analysis as soon as a trend is identified. Relation to other 7 QC tools. Histogram and Pareto chart. Data from tally sheets is easily converted into these charts to show frequency and the vital few causes. The check sheet provides the raw counts, while the Pareto chart prioritizes them, allowing you to focus your energy on the 20% of causes creating 80% of your problems. Cause and effect or Fishbone diagram. Check sheet data helps verify if a suspected cause is actually frequent. While the Fishbone diagram brainstorms potential causes, the data from your check sheet proves which of those theories are backed by real-world evidence. Control charts. Frequency data can be plotted to monitor process stability over time. By moving tally data onto a control chart, you can distinguish between normal process variation and special cause events that require immediate engineering intervention. Scatter diagram. Used to see if a relationship exists between two variables recorded on the check sheet. For example, you can use the data to see if an increase in machine temperature directly correlates with an increase in the number of defects recorded. Operational accuracy through real-time collection. The check sheet ensures data integrity by recording observations at the exact time and location they occur. This removes the risk of memory errors and ensures that the Gemba, the actual work floor, is the primary source of truth for all subsequent engineering decisions. The basis. Facts are based on research or observation. Opinions are based on personal views and cannot be verified. Check sheets turn personal observations into verifiable research. Verification. Verification is possible for facts, but not for opinions. If you cannot prove it with data, it remains an opinion. Debatability. Facts are universal and not debatable. Opinions vary from person to person and are always debatable. Facts end arguments and start solutions. Influence. Both have the power to influence. However, only facts have the power to influence a process change that actually works. Empowerment through standardized simplicity. Its greatest strength is its ease of use, which allows every operator and site engineer to collect data in a uniform format. This standardization ensures that results are consistent across different shifts and machines, making it the most cost-effective way to move an organization toward a fact-based quality culture. Final conclusion. In summary, the check sheet is far more than just a tally sheet. It is the fundamental starting point for any successful Lean or Six Sigma journey. From defining the purpose and designing the layout to the final implementation and review, this tool provides the objective evidence required to solve complex problems. By mastering the check sheet, you ensure that every quality improvement effort is rooted in data, leading to higher efficiency, reduced waste, and professional excellence in any engineering or manufacturing environment.